Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Fluent Path English. I'm James.
And I'm Emily. Thanks for joining us today. Last time, we talked about animal rights, a topic that really got us thinking about our relationship with animals.
That's right. And today's episode is also about animals, but from a different angle. This time, we're focusing on pets.
Exactly. So, James, have you ever had any pets?
Oh, totally. I've had a couple of goldfish when I was a kid, and later we had a rabbit for a few years. But I always wanted a dog, and my parents said no.
Right. There are lots of reasons people hesitate. Time, space, costs, all that. Pets can be incredibly cute and bring so much joy, but they also require daily care, attention, and responsibility.
Exactly. And that's actually what today's dialogue is about.
Yep. In today's conversation, a man is trying to convince a woman to get a pet, but she's not so sure. They go back and forth, suggesting different animals.
You'll hear useful phrases for persuading someone, pushing back politely, and finding a compromise.
Exactly. All right, let's jump into today's dialogue for the first time.
We have been over this 100 times. We are not getting a pet.
Why not? Come on. Just a cute little puppy or a kitty.
Who's gonna look after a dog or a cat?
I will. I'll feed it, bathe it, and walk it every day. We can get a Labrador or a German Shepherd.
What if we want to take a vacation? Who will we leave it with? Plus, our apartment is too small for that breed of dog.
Okay. How about we get a cat? Or a ferret?
We're planning on having children soon. I don't think those animals are a good idea with a baby in the house.
Fine. Let's get a bird then. We can keep it in its cage and teach it to talk. A parrot would be awesome.
I'll tell you what. I can get you some hamsters, and we'll take it from there.
Yay!
That was a lively exchange. You can really hear the back and forth of persuasion versus practicality.
Yeah, and the man keeps trying different options: dog, cat, ferret, bird, while the woman raises realistic concerns.
Exactly. In the end, they move toward a small, manageable compromise.
All right, now let's pull out some useful phrases from the dialogue.
Let's start with the phrase, "We have been over this."
We have been over this.
We have been over this.
This means that the topic has already been discussed before, often many times. The over here is a preposition meaning through or covering in the sense of reviewing something.
It's often used when someone is a bit frustrated that they have to repeat themselves.
Yeah, in the dialogue, we have been over this 100 times means they've already talked about this many times before.
For example, "We have been over this already. Please finish your homework before playing video games." This means we've already discussed the rule before.
Right? It's a polite way to say, we've discussed this before, but it can carry some frustration.
Okay, next is puppy, and along with it, kitty.
Puppy means a young dog, and kitty means a small or young cat. They're often used in a cute, affectionate way.
Dog and cat are general terms for the animals, but puppy and kitty usually refer to the young ones and sound more affectionate.
By the way, James, are you a dog person or a cat person?
Tough question. I love dogs for their loyalty, but cats can be so chill. You?
I'd say I'm more of a cat person. I like their independence. But honestly, I'd take a puppy or a kitty any day.
Yeah, I think both have their charm. All right, let's look at the word feed.
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 Feed means to give food to a person or animal. It's used in everyday situations, especially when talking about pets, children, or even guests.
Right. In the dialogue, "I'll feed it, bathe it, and walk it every day" means he's promising to take care of the pet's daily needs.
For example, I feed my dog twice a day means I give my dog food 2 times a day.
All right. Next, we have what if.
What if?
What if?
What if is used to introduce a possible situation, often to raise a concern or ask someone to consider something.
In the dialogue, and what if we want to take a vacation means, have you thought about what will happen if we want to go on vacation?
Great! All right, now let's take a look at some example of this phrase.
Example 1.
What if it rains tomorrow and we have to cancel our picnic?
Example 2.
Oh, what if we miss the train and end up being late for the meeting?
Example 3.
What if she says no and we have to come up with a different plan?
As you can see, these what-if questions are great for exploring different possibilities and preparing for them.
Exactly. And the next word is breed.
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 Breed refers to a specific type within a species of animal, especially dogs or cats, based on physical traits and lineage.
Exactly. In the dialogue, our apartment is too small for that breed of dog means the apartment is too small for that particular type of dog, like a large breed.
Right. Here's an example. The golden retriever is a popular breed means it's a specific type of dog.
Great. Now that you know these phrases, let's listen to the dialogue again and try to catch them in context.
We have been over this 100 times. We are not getting a pet.
Why not? Come on. Just a cute little puppy or a kitty.
Who's gonna look after a dog or a cat?
I will. I'll feed it, bathe it, and walk it every day. We can get a Labrador or a German Shepherd.
What if we want to take a vacation? Who will we leave it with? Plus, our apartment is too small for that breed of dog.
Okay. How about we get a cat? Or a ferret?
We're planning on having children soon. I don't think those animals are a good idea with a baby in the house.
Fine. Let's get a bird then. We can keep it in its cage and teach it to talk. A parrot would be awesome.
I'll tell you what, I can get you some hamsters, and we'll take it from there.
Yay!
Listening again, the objections are clear. Time, space, travel, and future family planning.
And the man stays positive, offering to handle care and even switching to smaller pets.
That's a nice example of negotiating while staying respectful.
Great! All right, now let's look at a few more expressions from the conversation.
Okay, let's start with the word ferret.
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 Ah, ferrets. They're small, furry mammals often kept as pets. They're super playful and curious, but they do need plenty of space and stimulation.
Right. In the dialogue, okay, how about we get a cat or a ferret? Means the man is suggesting another type of pet that might be easier to handle than a dog.
For example, my cousin has a ferret that loves to hide in her shoes. So yeah, they like to play and explore around the house.
All right. Next up is plan on doing.
Plan on doing.
Plan on doing.
This phrase means to intend or expect to do something in the future. It's often used for definite intentions.
In the dialogue, we're planning on having children soon means they intend to have children in the near future.
For example, we plan on visiting Italy next summer means we fully intend to make that trip.
Next we have cage.
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 A cage is an enclosed structure made of bars or wire, used to keep animals or birds safe and contained.
Yep. In the dialogue, we can keep it in its cage and teach it to talk means they'd keep the bird in a secure enclosure.
For example, the rabbit sleeps in its cage at night means the rabbit stays in its enclosed space.
Okay, now let's talk about parrot.
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 Oh, parrots are colorful birds known for their ability to mimic human speech. They're smart, fun, and can be pretty entertaining.
In the dialogue, a parrot would be awesome, shows the man thinks a parrot would be a fun and exciting pet.
Yep, for example, my neighbor's parrot can say good morning every day. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I love how they speak human language. All right, finally, we have tell you what.
Tell you what.
Tell you what.
This phrase is used before making a suggestion, offer, or deal. It's casual, friendly, and a bit playful.
In the dialogue, tell you what, I can get you some hamsters, and we'll take it from there, means she's offering a compromise.
Exactly. For example, tell you what, I'll help you with your homework if you help me clean the garage. That's a fair trade, right?
Great. Now that we've covered all these phrases, let's listen to the dialogue one last time and see how they're used in context.
We have been over this 100 times. We are not getting a pet.
Why not? Come on. Just a cute little puppy or a kitty.
Who's gonna look after a dog or a cat?
I will. I'll feed it, bathe it, and walk it every day. We can get a Labrador or a German Shepherd.
What if we want to take a vacation? Who will we leave it with? Plus, our apartment is too small for that breed of dog.
Okay. How about we get a cat? Or a ferret?
We're planning on having children soon. I don't think those animals are a good idea with a baby in the house.
Fine. Let's get a bird then. We can keep it in its cage and teach it to talk. A parrot would be awesome.
I'll tell you what. I can get you some hamsters, and we'll take it from there.
Yay!
All right, we're back. Hopefully you picked up some useful expressions for persuading and compromising.
Whether you're talking about pets, travel plans, or budgeting, these phrases help you stay calm and clear.
And remember, a small compromise, like hamsters, can be a practical first step.
You know, pets can bring so much joy into our lives. They can become part of the family, offer companionship, and even improve our mood and health. But they also come with a lot of responsibility: feeding, cleaning, vet visits, and making sure they're happy and healthy.
Right. And it's important to think about your lifestyle before getting one. Do you travel a lot? Do you have enough space? Can you commit the time and money needed? These are questions everyone should ask themselves.
Exactly. Some people might start with smaller pets, like in our dialogue, and then move on to bigger ones once they're ready. Others might decide that having no pet is best for them right now, and that's okay too.
The key is to make a thoughtful choice that works for everyone in the household, whether that's a dog, a cat, a bird, or just a few adorable hamsters.
So, listeners, if you've been thinking about getting a pet, maybe take some time to weigh the pros and cons. And if you already have one, give them an extra treat today from us.
All right, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and leave us a review.
We'll be back soon with more real-life English conversations.
See you next time.
Bye.